What's up, guys? It's your boy Mark Prime 100 here with a new Transformers Studio Series review. Before I start this review, yes, I know it's been a while since I've done reviews on my channel. Honestly, just now, I must have been working and just busy with stuff, and then now I'm a dad too. It takes time and energy off me, so I just been really to the point where I'm just either lazy to make them or just don't feel like doing them. But I've been watching some old videos where I used to do reviews on either any of my Transformers Studio Series figures or Marvel Legends stuff, and I want to get back into it, so I'm gonna start doing them. And then, of course, I'm gonna start with the brand new Wheeljack that just came out this year. When they announced this guy, I was really excited to get him and everything. Now that I got my hands on him, can't wait to review him. The only thing sucks that I never found him or Brawn, because I also got Brawn too, on retail stores. I had to get them online on Amazon. Right now they're for, I think, $22 plus tax, which is $2.01. It goes up to almost $25 for these guys. Yes, they are a little pricey, and two, he is small compared to the other figures. He's like almost as B127, but probably a little bit bigger. But is he worth almost $25 now? He's probably the range at probably 20 or below. That's how Deluxe figures used to cost back in the day. So I did find one of my old box from the old Studio Series. Here's the Bumblebee, and here's the newer one. You can tell the total difference is that the picture image used to be smaller on this one. Sorry about the glare. On the old boxes, and for some reason now the boxes are smaller. Let me see if I can just zoom in for you guys. See, you can tell like the older boxes are more taller than the newer box. Like I said, I really don't like the new packaging they did for the new figures, but if they want to do that now and say plastic, I guess it's okay. I much prefer this point of view where it's more view of the figure and then you can see the background and stuff. But yeah, pretty much that's for the packaging. Everything else is the same. Show the full view of the characters. Same as the background as well. And then, the bio and everything. It's mostly the same thing, just like I said, smaller. And then less view of the figure, and then more bigger of the picture and stuff, and smaller the box. But that's fine, I guess. I kind of, like I said, I prefer the old ones, but I'll stick with the new ones, I guess, because now they're gonna be doing that. Well, that's being said for the box packaging. Now let's move to the figure, and here he is, Wheeljack. Wow, such a beautiful figure. I mean, the only Wheeljack figure that I own in my collection is the Earthrise Wheeljack. That one, when I first got it, I was excited because I do love Wheeljack in the games and movies. And it sucks that in the Babers, they made him look old. I didn't even know it was Wheeljack until more later on, when someone that gets mentioned that it was Wheeljack that killed. I really did like how they did him in that, but when they brought him into the Nightverse, Travis Knight, when he made Bumblebee and they brought him, it was like, wow, amazing. And I never thought that they were gonna make more BumblebeeMovie figures. I thought we were done because we already got 2 versions of Dropkick, 2 versions of Shatter, 3 versions of Bumblebee. Well, we got more with Bumblebee because there's also the San Diego exclusive, and then there's the new Nest Bumblebee, and then the new Buzzwood B127 with the different paint job, and then shows his face. But yeah, those ones, and then also we got also Starscream. He was unexpected in the Optimus Prime, of course. And then now they're releasing Wheeljack, Brawn, RC, Ironhide, Ratchet, and now Soundwave. Soundwave, I'm really forward to getting soon because he is amazing. I know that people around the world already seen him in certain retail stores, and they're lucky because I go to Walmart, or I work on Walmart, and I'm always check and see if we got any new figures. But no, I'm just mostly Well, we bring Getty's either Cyberverse. We think it's 3D series, but we got Cup and Blur from the way first of the G1 series, 86 figures. Yeah, and then we have also those older Beast Wars figures as well. I do own 3 of them. I will be probably doing reviews on them soon. But pretty much the Wheeljack here and then the other new figures are just mostly I've been getting them on Amazon right now. That's the only option, unless I go on Mercado where it's a different kind of app where I can buy figures from people and stuff. But sometimes people sell it for an expensive price, so I rather just go either to Amazon where it's kind of more cheaper, especially for the new figures. But it depends. Depends either on the person selling it or on Amazon. Yeah, but Wheeljack here, he's amazing. I love the detail on him. I love the head sculpt. I do love how they added some kind of darkish blue in there. I would have preferred it was a let's see, what's that word called? A see-through plastic where you can see the blue, and then it lights up with the light. But I would prefer that one, which is cool. I mean, this includes a little rifle blaster, pretty cool too. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get upgrade kits because he much doesn't need anything, because he did use that rifle blaster in the movie in the beginning. Turn around the back, you'll see nice detail. The wheels right here. The legs though, the right here kind of don't like it because you can see the front part of the vehicle and then how the tire, these two parts just bend like that. But if you turn it around, you can basically see that he doesn't have none of that. But it's mostly when you look in the back. I do like how they added the Autobot symbol right here. Nice shading plastic right there as well. The white though, the white paint job, it looks pretty cool. Just like they did with the Earth. I'll see if I can find him right now. I'll find him in a little bit. So yeah, he does do a 360 with his arms as well. Affirmation. Same with legs. He can bend. He could probably do the splits. No, not really, because if you try to do it, I guess it could break, but it goes that high. These tabs sometimes move off. Now you got these two wings in the back. You could either, if you want to show them, you could just bend them down like this, and pretty much it hides them. But I just like keeping it down because it's more movie accurate, and that's how Wheeljack always has his fins out like that. The head sculpt though is the best part because I like all the detail right there, kind of like heavy gunmetal, gray, silver color on there. The eyes too is cool. This Robo mode looks awesome. When I first transformed with this guy, it was kind of tricky, but then I got used to it. Especially the legs are kind of more tricky when you get him into the vehicle. I'm gonna bring out some size comparisons. I'm gonna bring out B127 and just get him into a nice stand pose. And here he is. You can tell the difference that he is smaller, but he's almost the same height as B127 for some reason. I don't know why did it make him so tiny compared, because usually B127 is smaller, aka Bumblebee, but he's almost the same height as him. Then I'm gonna bring the one and only Optimus Prime, and he's right here. Just zoom out. You can tell now compared to Optimus, he is smaller, but he's a little bit taller than Bumblebee. So not pretty cool. I mean, I still don't understand why he's tiny, but if they make him like that to make him more movie actor, then that's fine. And then I'll see if I can bring Starscream out for one last person. Here's the BumblebeeMovie Starscream. I'll just move Optimus and Bumblebee out of the way. And here you can see Starscream more taller than him, instead more bulkier, and Wheeljack is also bulkier as well. But they both look good together like that. And I'm gonna see if I can find Wheeljack right now. So I'm gonna pause the video here, and then I'll be right back. Here is Earthrise Wheeljack next to BumblebeeMovie Wheeljack. And you can even see too that Earthrise Wheeljack is more bigger than the BumblebeeMovie version. And then, this is G1, this is the Travis Knight version. I mean, they both come with different, stuff, different vehicle. He's mostly from the Earthrise, and then here we see him on Cybertronian. I know Wheeljack has a Cybertronian version. I've seen the old G1 show, but they didn't. They did. I know they have probably the figures somewhere. I'll try to look for it, but for now, this is the only Wheeljack I own in my collection. But yeah, both of them look cool together. You can tell they do share the similar kind of white color on them, white paint job. But for the Earthrise, he shares a more like a black on him, and then this one kind of like a dark grayish color, just like the Earthrise Wheeljack's gun right there. You can tell these both show fins, just different figures here, and then vehicle mode as well. They're pretty cool. But yeah, that's the comparisons I have now with Wheeljack. Now I'm gonna be transforming him into his Cybertronian form. So first you wanna remove the gun, then you're gonna bend the fins down like that. After you wanna put the hands like this, then slowly and carefully just bring the whole chest part out, which is gonna be the top of the car, and then you can twist the head like this, you can see, and then after untap these parts so they can get out, and you'll be able to bring the whole head back down like this and bring the arms. Now the tricky part is this, the hands and this leg parts are really the back parts of the car is really hard to move, because you have to twist the hands certain angle in order to get his whole backside fully formed. And then also you can lift this green part and just bend it down. That will basically cover that. Another thing, these parts as well are really tricky. So the whole transformation for this guy is kind of complex and kind of a little bit hard and stuff. So I'm gonna do my best to show you how I got it the first try, because it was really tricky for me. So you mostly have to have the hands like this as well. Same of this side, and then have it like this. Now just leave it like this. You don't need to tap it in until later on. You could try to bend it right now if you wanted to, and you have something like that. But if you are gonna put them in, make sure you don't tap them yet, because you don't want to get mixed up. And have something like this, but don't tap them yet. So just leave the hands straight up like this. And now we're gonna focus on the front part of the vehicle. So what you're gonna do is twist the whole legs around like this, and then untab these parts. But they're gonna be tricky because, like I said, this is a tricky transformation for this guy. I would have preferred would probably use the same transformation as B127, but for some reason they decided this is a new figure, so of course it'll be all new. So you're gonna bend the knee parts like this, twist it around. You just gotta be careful not to use that much force, and you can have something like this, like that. And then you can bring down the feet. You don't have to connect them yet, but have them ready. Now I'm trying my best to get this out. I forgot how to do it. So as you can see, I had to lift it up, this part, and then after that you can bring in the wheel, just fold it in so you have something like this, and afterwards you can do this. But I'd rather just show you guys to do it last, because it will affect the back part, because the back part you have to put in first before you do that. So repeat the same process here. Lift this up, put the wheel down, and just tap it in, and then later you can connect both front feet like this. And then you're gonna have something like this, almost there, prepared for the vehicle form. You can also bring out the front part and just leave it like that. So, and afterwards, now you're gonna be working on the back part, which is gonna be really kind of tricky a little bit, but you'll get used to it. What you can do now is bring down the head, make sure the head's like this, bend this so it can be straightforward like this, and then make sure the head is fine, and then you can be able to connect. Just tap it in like that, it'll be stay like that. But just make sure you have everything good back here before, because you don't want to untap or anything. After that, now you can just fix up the back part of the car, and then you're gonna put the arms in like this. And now after that, you can just tap it in together, something like this. You can either put the fins the way you want, like side, all the way inside, or you can put it close like this. And now we have the back part ready. Now we can focus on this door and doors like this. All you do is first. Okay, now this is how you're gonna have it. Now turn around as well. Do the same step as the other way. Okay, now we have both doors in. Now we're gonna focus on putting the front part, the front of the vehicle, the top I mean, all the way down. Make sure it tabs good and everything. And then after that, now for the weapon, I kind of didn't like how they did with this one, but I guess you just put in this tab right here, you'll be able to tab it in with this. And here we have Wheeljack in this awesome Cybertronian car mode. And look, and just by the look of it, it's amazing. It's just like B127 and Cliff Jumper stuff, but just more different paint job, and then the gun and all that. Different transformation. It's kind of tricky and complex at the same time, but it's a really enjoyable figure. And this is where you add the rifle. If you don't want to add it, you can take it off, and then here you go. This is car mode. Looks pretty awesome. Yeah, here is Wheeljack. Now I'm gonna be transforming B127 and Earthrise Wheeljack to do my final comparisons. Then I'll conclude and let you guys know what I think about this figure. So here is Wheeljack Earthrise compared to BumblebeeMovie Wheeljack. I don't know where I put B127, so I'm just gonna be doing comparison with Wheeljack, the Earthrise. So here is them both. You can tell this is Cybertronian, and here's the Earthrise, Earth mode vehicle. They both share the same colors, same paint job, kind of like a different shade of plastic. This one's like a dark grayish, and for BumblebeeMovie version, Wheeljack is like kind of like a light blue color as well. They both, like I said, they do share the white almost too, and the red and the greenish. Different Autobot symbols, but then you don't have to have it like this unless you want to. But mostly, if you want to cover the whole top part and the hollow space right there, just bring back this part of this. You'll be able to have, you know, the whole hollow space right there covered. But pretty amazing figures. Both, you know, the Wheeljack is awesome. The only thing is, you know, this version is a very scarness from Cybertron. But overall, to conclude this video, I give this Wheeljack figure a 10 out of 10. I mean, the only problems I do have is, you know, price range and the size. But overall, it's a pretty good figure. I mean, if you want to collect all the movie figures and you love the BumblebeeMovie, I do recommend you guys getting him as soon as possible before he goes out of stock, either on Amazon or in retail stores. If you guys see him, get him, because once people start buying this, all those people who sell figures for expensive prices, it's not worth paying a lot of money. It really isn't. So if you guys have a chance to get him, see him at stores or see him online for a cheap price, get him before he goes high up, because once he goes high up, he's gonna become rare, just like all the other Studio Series figures we had before. Just like Ironhide, where nowadays, if you want Ironhide, the Studio Series version, he is almost $200. But anyway, yeah, this concludes my video of Transformers Studio Series Bumblebee Wheeljack from the BumblebeeMovie. I love this figure a lot. You know, his size is small, but he is amazing. You know, And I hope you guys enjoy my review on Wheeljack, and I'll promise I'll be starting making more videos. I will get back into it. You know, I do miss making videos for my channel. I make doing stuff for my channel. It's been a while. The last video I probably made was when I played Guardians of the Galaxy. That's about it. But yeah, guys, smash the like button, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and stay tuned for more reviews either of Studio Series, Funko Pop, or Marvel Legends, or Masterpiece, or Red Figures, anything. Stay tuned. I'll be posting the best I can. I'm Mark Prime 100. I'll see you guys in the next review of anything. Autobots transform and roll out. Peace, guys.